If you're ready to choose more than just a car and experience more than just a ride, come choose from our huge selection of new Mazdas and save with low 0.9% financing. It's time to move and be moved in your new Mazda from Team Mazda on Airline.
Welcome to it, everybody. Look, Johnny was gone for a week, and
I know, we missed
this
you.
is the one thing you missed the most. I know.
I
The
did.
9 News.
Yeah.
You guys see Mardi Gras parading on the boat?
Well, kinda. It
you
was
go.
Mardi Gras themes
Oh,
all
was
over
it?
the boat. We went out of Galveston on the Carnival Jubilee for a week, celebrating JoJo Madison, my mother's 90th birthday.
Oh my
I love
gosh,
that woman.
9-0.
I love that woman.
She
What
said
a
it was the
blessing.
best birthday in the world. Sharp as a tack, still
Yeah.
drives, makes
Yeah.
groceries and all that.
Yeah.
But starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, you've earned it, 9-0.
Right. But a cruise is the perfect setting to celebrate with the family together.
Yeah.
Well, you're trapped together, but at the same time you're celebrating together.
I mean, we had 5 balcony rooms.
Yeah.
They weren't expensive. It was just balcony rooms.
Yeah.
And they had all the balcony doors open, so we
Yeah.
had one long balcony.
That's
Man, a bit
awesome.
like promenade.
And it was so pleasant. It was
Yeah.
just sitting out at the balcony, sipping coffee in the morning and sipping adult beverages in the afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get the package?
I did.
You did.
Oh,
Okay,
smart
good.
man.
I hear that's the way to go.
When you get the
Professional
drink
cruiser.
package, when I get the drink package, the cruise ship wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't,
Right.
Come
but,
on.
I mean, you and I've cruised.
Yeah.
It's just like, so I shared my drink package.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did, up to 50. The drink package on Carnival, 15 drinks a day.
What?
You can get up to 15. Now that includes bottled water.
Oh,
includes your
okay.
specialty.
I'm like,
So
who
there's
the
something.
hell?
Exactly.
But
Who
you
would
have
use
to
that?
wait 5
poor
minutes
bastards.
between.
So they've got it down too. They know how it works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was
Gosh.
waiting 5 minutes and buying
Yeah.
my sister-in-law and buying my brother or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
But it
kind
was
of fun.
What was it like to celebrate your mom's 90th birthday?
It's surreal.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like she's in good health, but you wonder at that age, in that age group, do you have her for another 2 years, another 10 years? I mean, I definitely have seen, especially from 89 to 90, from 88 to 90, she's becoming more dependent physically.
Yeah.
But mentally, she's sharp as a tack.
And she looks fabulous.
Oh,
she
she
gets
doesn't look-
her makeup,
doesn't look it
does
at
it
all.
every day.
On
She looks
point.
beautiful.
So
She
yeah,
is.
but it starts to think about things.
That's why you got to
Yeah.
celebrate every opportunity you can. That's beautiful.
I mean, Matt just went through all of that.
Yeah. Well, it's, you're speaking of celebrations, we got it's party time in South Louisiana.
Boy,
Welcome to
is
Lundi
it.
Gras. Welcome to Mardi. Do you guys do Lundi Gras? Do you do Mardi Gras? I mean, I know we got to work.
Right.
When I was
But,
younger,
like-
I loved it. And I
Yeah.
think everybody needs to do New Orleans
Like
Mardi Gras
Orleans,
yeah.
Day at
Yes.
least once. Maybe not tomorrow. It's New Orleans.
Well, yeah,
everybody
but you
needs
know,
to do-
someone's gonna do it.
Everybody
Yeah.
needs to
Yeah.
do Mardi Gras in New Orleans at least once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an event.
And
You're
Rex and right down in the middle
Zulu.
of Canal Street.
Zulu, absolutely.
all
This
that.
is your first Mardi Gras back home since moving back.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So what was Mardi Gras like in North Dakota?
Oh, was that
Tell us
thing?
about it.
Yeah.
You didn't get Tuesday off? You didn't?
He's like, it was Tuesday.
You'll hear about it maybe in the 5-6 o'clock news.
Yeah,
But
it's
That they
Yeah, no.
celebrated down in
yeah,
Louisiana.
down in Louisiana. Yeah, but
Package in
people.
the late in the newscast.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
down in New Orleans.
Yeah, but there are people that travel down to New
on.
Orleans for Mardi Gras. At least to experience it one time. Like you say, you got to experience it at least once.
Yeah, okay. So you grew up partaking in all the festivities and
Oh,
fun stuff here.
Oh yeah, Smash Town, all of them.
I
Okay.
know the local ones, yeah. Here, they've got some great Mardi Gras and Mardi Gras celebrations in Acadiana.
Yes, they do.
You want to hear something crazy? So we got Mardi Gras. I was
Yes.
just checking the calendar. Mardi Gras tomorrow.
Yes.
You know what's in less than 2 weeks now?
Tell me.
The St. Patrick's Day Parade.
No way. We just started March. There's no way.
We haven't even gotten.
And I
That's
think Mardi Gras
so
next year
close.
is going to be like the first week of February.
So
It's gonna be
exactly,
Yes.
so flip back around.
Yes.
It's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
so
weird.
fast,
That's
right?
late.
So
And I
it's
hate to
just
be
very
very
late.
bad news
Oh,
for
no.
four of us, but
Yeah,
we
we
advanced the
spring.
clock one
Yeah, we spring.
hour this
That's
coming
this weekend,
Sunday.
I
This Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't
Ninth.
mind as another. For me, it's another sign that the warm season is coming.
Well, they're
I don't
doing
mind.
the
a
clock
glass half
forward
full
earlier, and they're
perspective.
doing it backward later, so we have a longer period of daylight, I think. I don't know. They need to stick to one.
Yeah, pick one, and let us adjust to it.
That's this weekend, this coming weekend. Forward 1 hour, lose an hour sleep.
So then to make up for that, the following weekend we get another parade. One of the
There we
best
go.
in Baton Rouge, I'd say.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good. We do love a parade.
Yes,
Boy,
indeed.
do we!
love
And that one, it truly is family friendly,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Even
It
some
is.
of the throws might be
And kudos,
sure.
and I know he's
It's
with the competition. With kudos with Pat Shingleton, he's just leading that charge every year.
It's cool to
Still.
see.
Yeah, the whole
That's
family.
tradition.
The whole
So much
family.
fun to get
Yeah,
out
so
there.
it's great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we'll get to that forecast, the St. Patty's Day forecast in a couple of weeks.
And we got the Shenandoah.
Exactly. So this is the parade today, to your point, Shenandoah. It's the forecast about today and tomorrow that we really got to pay attention to.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing going on today. Look at that. Looking great at the Sky 9 camera at New Roads. We are going to have the cloud cover moving into the area, as you saw, but rain chances practically minimal across the area. Baton Rouge waking up to 49 degrees, a bit on the chilly side this morning. Won't need the jackets this afternoon because, for you know it, we'll be back into the 70s once again. The Crew of Shenandoah parade happening tonight will be at least in the 60s by the time the parade starts, low 60s by the end of the parade. Got some time changes. The Carnival Club parade in New Roads is going to be starting at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, 9 o'clock in the morning. So the good news is that, well, we are going to have some pretty decent weather to start. However, it's going to be a bit on the windy side, though, folks. Keep that in mind. The wind is going to be relatively strong, and we do have a chance for a storm. Should be okay for the Carnival parade. Kind of questionable about the Lions Club parade in New Roads for tomorrow. Cloudy and windy to start. Storm chances do arrive just before the noon hour, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that. But for Lundi Gras, looking great region-wide. High wind watch in effect for our entire viewing area for Tuesday, in addition to the severe weather threat becoming a thing. Rain chances, maybe a minimal chance for today, but relatively dry. Tomorrow it's up to 100%, and I've got tomorrow shaded in red because that's been declared a first alert weather day because one thing, we're going to have the strong wind, the high wind watch in effect for our entire viewing area starting at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. This will likely be upgraded either to wind advisories or high wind warnings depending on how strong the winds are expected to get, but we could likely have wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. We've got a cold warm front that's going to be pushing through tomorrow morning. That's what's going to allow us to climb near or above 80 degrees. Not much activity happening for Tuesday morning. Here comes the surface low and the cold front that will likely bring wet weather to the area for the afternoon. This is the lunchtime hour at noon, and notice what happens as we go into the 3 o'clock hour. Start to see that squall line potentially pushing into our western parishes, and at least continuing from 3 until at least 7 o'clock before pushing out of the WFB viewing area. So once that does exit the region during the early evening, then early to mid-evening to be more precise, we should look forward to nicer weather for tomorrow, Johnny. But for the time being, let's enjoy that Lundi Gras.
And heads up and give you an early, if you haven't thought about this, the ferry sometimes goes down when the winds are very, very high. So that may affect Plaquemine Sunshine Ferry Boat tomorrow afternoon for your afternoon rush hour. And certainly the Pontchartrain Causeway, they will have full restrictions in effect. And it's rare, but they could close the causeway between the North Shore and Metairie if it gets really, really bad. But when windy conditions and full wind restrictions, they will restrict things like they'll single file you 45, 35 mile per hour, one lanes only, no glass trucks, no RVs, and no motorcycles. So plan accordingly. We do expect the causeway to have full restrictions tomorrow afternoon, maybe even temporarily closed for both directions for a little time being. Meanwhile, back here, traffic's just fantastic today. So enjoy that while you can. Won't be like that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when the schools kind of creep back in, but enjoy it while you can today. The weather and the traffic behaving really well. 7-11. You're watching 9 News Now, and we'll be right back.
Real quick before you get going, some of the things we're following for you. As of about 3 o'clock this morning, CATS bus drivers on strike.
So the Amalgamated Transit Union says they've been to the drawing board with CATS CEO and the board there, saying that they just haven't been able to come to terms on that agreement. So in the meantime, some of those workers will go on strike. CATS says that they are working to meet them to their what they want there. They're looking for safer working conditions, and they're demanding some higher pay. Any update with this, we'll send you an update through the 9 News app.
Expecting an update today on a search in Morganza. Liz, they're looking for a missing driver. Vehicle, a truck, went off the road into the water over the weekend. Truck was found, the driver's not been.
That was Saturday.
Yeah.
So search crews spent all day Sunday looking for, as you can see, that missing driver. As soon as we get an update on this case, we will also let you know.
Speaking of cases and updates, we got to let folks know we're continuing to follow the shooting on the campus of Southern University. One student injured, Liz, but trying to figure out who pulled the trigger here.
Police tell us that there's a suspect at large, a suspect wearing a black hoodie, black pants. That's about all they know at this point. If you have any details that can help investigators on this, go ahead and call Crime Stoppers. You can also report that tip to the JagSafe app.
That's it, you're right. Most students have that on their phone for just these kinds of things. Makes it really easy. Want to make sure, speaking of on your phone, what you can do is check out WAFB.com, the 9 News app, for the updated Mardi Gras parade, celebrations. And as we move from this story to that, we've had some changes.
Major changes here. In New Roads, the two parades that follow each other, the Carnival Club and then the Lions Club, they're all pushed 2 hours ahead now. So they're asking folks to line up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, Mardi Gras Day, and that is because of the potential for the strong to severe storms and the high winds.
Right.
So everything's being shifted up 2 hours early. So line up, prepare to maybe go to bed earlier tonight, just so you're ready to go tomorrow.
After the Crew Shenandoah parade.
Oh boy, that too. Which will be beautiful tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be. Wish it could be like that tomorrow, but let's focus on today. That's what we've been saying all morning.
Enjoy
the way he
that.
thinks.
Come on. We'll see you in a little bit.
Anchored by the performance and reliability of the Civic and Accord, Honda has once again been named the best car brand for the 4th year running by U.S. News and World Report. Come see the lineup of award-winning Hondas at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Seagan Lane.